So, afternoon, my name is Corporal Harlots, and today I'm going to be talking about cold weather injuries, the identification, mitigation, and treatment of those injuries, all right? So please hold all your questions towards the end, but I'm going to kick some facts. So how relevant are cold weather injuries to us? A study done by USA Today stated that, on average, 2,000 people die a year from weather-related injuries, 53% of them are cold weather. So now when you compare that to the whole United States, it doesn't seem like that much. So how is that important to DoD personnel? So another study done by the American Journal of Preventive Medicine stated that, on average, again, of 100 personnel that go to a cold weather training exercise, 30 of those will sustain an injury. And that's not saying that it's a serious injury of frostbite, you're getting an arm amputated or anything, but nonetheless, people are sustaining these injuries, so it's very important that we know how to deal with it. So first, the identification. I'm going to talk about the basic ones, and I've got some visual aids passed around, 2 of them. One is for frostbite, the other one's for hypothermia. So I'm just going to talk about the basic cold weather injuries that I hope you guys are already familiar with. If you're not, I'm going to elaborate on more. So hypothermia is the first one. So hypothermia can be contracted in 35 degrees or less Fahrenheit, and it involves vigorous shaking. So not like just shivering, like you're cold, but vigorous shaking, like that. Another is loss of brain function. So someone who's very well spoken all the time, they never stutter on a word, and all of a sudden you've been outside with them for a little bit, and they can't complete a sentence. All right, so that might be another sign that they have hypothermia. The next one is loss of muscle control. All right, so someone's holding a pencil, and they keep dropping it, trying to pick it up, and they can't hold it in their hand. All right, so the next one is chilblain. So who knows what chilblain is? Is anyone familiar with it? Because I didn't even know what it was until I started researching this. So, but chilblain's pretty basic. It's it can be an early onset of frostbite. So, and it can happen up to 60 degrees Fahrenheit. All right, so who thinks that that's considered cold weather? Maybe down here, because I'm from northern Ohio, so that's like summertime for us. But anyhow, so chilblain can be parts of the body is affected by red spots. It's pretty much just sore tissue. And like I said, it's an early onset of frostbite. So now we're going to move into frostbite. Frostbite is contracted in 32 degrees or less Fahrenheit, and it's frozen limbs, toes, nose, things like that. So now the mitigation. So like I said, one of the studies was the American Journal of Preventive Medicine. They also said that one of the factors that went into that is the individual's overall health. So do they smoke? Do they drink? Are they rested? Are they healthy? How's their mental health? All those factors that you need to think about yourself. Are you preparing yourself to go out there? Okay, if you're doing cold weather training, are you prepared for it? Are you healthy enough? Are you rested? Are you doing what you know you need to do? If you're doing a recreational training, same thing. Not recreational training, but a recreational activity, it's the same thing. So now the next thing is do you have a plan? I know it's obvious, we hear it all the time, but how well are you actually planning out the activity that you're going to get involved in? All right, also, do you have a plan for medical treatment if something goes awry? And then dressing in layers is another big one. But when you dress in layers, you want to make sure that it's not too tight and it's not constricting your skin, so that you're letting that blood circulation go through there. All right, and so now we're going to move into the treatment of cold weather injuries. So for hypothermia, if you notice that they do have hypothermia, the first thing, like I said, it goes in with having a plan. Make sure that you can get them to medical attention. If you can't, see if you can get them to a warmer area. All right. And one thing I also forgot to mention is hydration. Who thinks that hydration only applies to hot weather? Maybe I was a little ignorant. I thought that at first too. But the more cold air that you breathe in, it decreases water loss, or it increases water loss in your body. Right? So if that individual is injured, hydrate them. Do something to kind of carry them along until they get better treatment. So the next thing that you can do for frostbite is, if their limbs are frozen, thaw it out, and it says for 96 to 104 degree water, but anything above lukewarm will help thaw that body part out. But if you're going to thaw that body part out, make sure that it doesn't get re-exposed to those conditions, because then it could correlate into them having to get that body part into treatment. All right, so I know this talk was brief, and again, if you have any questions, now feel free to ask, but that concludes my presentation. So thank you for your time.